We want to talk to you about the topic of constriction.
Okay.
We sense, feel, and see a lot of constriction in your life, and we want to help break it down for you so you can get a better sense of why you feel that way, so that you're then empowered to make a change if you so desire.
Okay.
Constriction happens when you're living in the past or when you're living in the future. When you're right here, right now, nothing from the past is determining your decisions. You're free to make a choice about the future. Do you see the freedom in that?
Did I see the freedom in that? No.
Freedom of right here, right now, being able to make choices on your own accord for your future.
I'm not good. I'm not a very good person in making decisions, so I don't like to make decisions.
We're going to break it down for you why. But we need you to see that there is empowerment and the ability to make a decision for your future. Because when you're at a place of, this is who I am today, and this is what I would like to experience, then you're on.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
So when you're living in the past, you can't move forward because the past might come back to haunt you. That can look like an old inner child wound that's not healed. You can't move forward because that needs to be healed. It can also look like living and breathing fellow humans. If I get XYZ in my life, so-and-so will be hurt. I therefore can't get XYZ in my life because so-and-so might get hurt.
Right.
If I get XYZ in my life, then that means these people won't be my friends anymore. If I get this beautiful experience in my life that I want, then these people will abandon me.
Right.
I don't want to lose my friends. I don't want to hurt my friends. I don't want to lose my family. I don't want to hurt my family. So of course you're using those as reasons to not move forward. However, we want to kind of help awaken you that you have chosen to be a bit of an inspirer. Do you like that word? Inspirer?
Yes. I like it.
You came to help wake up and shake up energy in a population that doesn't often get that shakeup.
Right.
Part of that shakeup is being willing to have more than others, being willing to love life more than others, being willing to experience fun, new, enjoyable things that others won't give them the permission to feel. Go ahead and tell us what you've heard so far.
That I am an inspirer. I inspire a lot of people that they are not inspired usually, and they are not heard, but I do inspire them.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
I think this might empower me.
Yes, there's one key component missing. The source of your inspiration is you allowing your life to get better, to get things in your life that they don't yet have. You don't have to do anything to motivate them. You don't have to do anything to rah, cheerlead, get them to do things. You being in a place of enjoyment, allowing beautiful things into your life will be the source of inspiration.
Okay.
But there's all these mindset things. Am I betraying my family if I do this? Am I being a bad friend if I do this? You got to be willing to let go of those self-judgments, society's standards of what makes a good friend. We know it's going to be hard, but look at Kelly. Kelly doesn't do anything other than just live her life to what would feel fun to her to experience. Does she like healing people? Yes. She loves that her source of money is a positive impact on the world and on individual lives. She thinks it's the greatest thing in this planet.
Okay.
People come to her because they know that she came from childhood abuse. They know that she came from living in the South, in America, the South. It's a very Jesus Christian Bible belt.
Okay.
She plays with tarot cards and spirit guides. She had to cross that region's, the city's energy. She had to cross that to be okay with doing this business there. She hit fear. She was so worried about being burned at the stake and being treated like a witch. She was so worried about being stoned to death. She had to cross that fear to become the light worker, the spiritual healer that she is.
Okay.
So we're not saying that this journey is going to be bump free for you. And we're not encouraging you to be radical extreme with it. We're not asking you to be a change maker to completely overhaul a society. We're just asking you to tap into your heart and be willing to follow it a little bit more. We can't guarantee this will happen for you. But when Kelly first started doing this, the city kind of laughed at her. Oh, you do daily messages? Who's George? They would make fun of her around town. She met a lot of people who were Bible thumpers.
Yes.
And would offer to take her to church. Honey, do you not have parents taking you to church? Let us take you to church. Honey, how are you going to pay your rent? That's voodoo. That's nothing. That's hogwash. To now, even her parents in the beginning. Kelly, why don't you get a real job? Kelly, you don't want a job that's like secure? Guys, she was dating. Yeah, so why don't you just take more hours at your current work and, be serious about career and earning money?
Okay.
Her brother, you're a scam. Her brother's hurt the worst. So you scam people out of money and pretend to know things? Now, 2 years later, his brother's like, wait, so what is this thing? You've been doing it and you're growing, and I'm seeing people comment and write about you that you do good stuff. What do? Now he lets her do this for him. The first year, being blunt, sucked for Kelly. It sucked. She was in fear. She was trying to see the better thought. But now her parents admire that, like, wow, you did it. You made it. She bought her own airfare to travel from Tennessee to California to Colorado. Her parents how much were all those plane tickets? They were impressed at her ability to get to a thrive level.
Yeah.
That's what helped open her parents up to, oh, wait, you can actually change your reality? Who is this new Kelly? Kelly just called her parents before getting on the phone with you. And what happened is she has an aunt and uncle in a city in Colorado. Her parents moved from California. They retired and moved in that same city. Kelly loves her parents and loves her aunt and uncle. Kelly has a special bond with her aunt and uncle. Kelly's aunts and uncle also work during the day, so that if she wants to stay there for a while and work, she could actually get work done. Her parents have a really bad habit of opening the door when she's on client calls, of speaking when Kelly's live in the background. Kelly had to let go of how they might feel to say it. There was a little part of her that was potentially worried. Whoa, my mom used to be crazy suicidal when I was younger. If I didn't want to hang out with her, it was like the end of the world. To now, 3 years later, hey, Mom, Dad, just wanted to let you know about my airfare. I'm coming down April 9th. Good news. I'm going to be there for like 3-4 weeks, maybe even up to 6. So we're going to have plenty of time to hang out. I'm going to stay at Uncle Will and Aunt Jess's house. It just makes more sense for my business and my career and my clients. I take this very seriously. It just makes more sense. But I'm taking Tuesdays and Thursdays off. I won't be taking calls Tuesday and Thursday in April, so that we get to hang out on a day when they can't even hang out with us. She was letting them know, I still love you. I still want to hang out with you. I'm still going to be able to see you 4 out of the 3 days at work. I still want to be with you. But I'm going to go ahead and stay over here. Her mom got a little hurt. Her dad got a little offended. Her dad kind of went, "Why aren't you staying here?" And Kelly just repeated, "Well, it's really for the business end, and the client calls. They have a little bit better internet and they work during the day, so I can work undisturbed and just be in my creative flow for work." And her mom just said, "Hey, that's okay." So her dad was, okay. There's a little bit of hurt there. Yes, there's a little bit of disappointment. There's a little bit of frustration. There's a little bit of them feeling maybe we're not good enough. But that's not Kelly's responsibility. Kelly has a responsibility to show up for her clients. Number one, that's the standard of quality that Kelly likes to deliver. Number two, Kelly takes this very seriously. She recognizes that it's people literally opening their heart, saying, "Help me." She doesn't want someone to walk in during a call when she's doing that. Kelly wouldn't want someone walking in on this phone call with you and us. Kelly values the trust and the growth for her clients more than she values, how do we say it? More than she values her parents, to be short. More than she values potentially hurting them. That wouldn't be fair to her clients. Can you agree to that?
Yes, because at some point her parents didn't believe in her.
There's a combo of they didn't believe in her in the beginning.
Yeah.
There's a combo of them not understanding that this is serious to her. They take it as a joke. They don't understand what she does at all.
Yeah.
They look at her and they say, "So you make videos."
Yeah.
"So you make videos and people pay you money?"
For the videos, yeah.
Kelly feels hurt. She's like, "No, it's more than that. It's not just life coaching. It's healing, it's growth, it's achieving new things that they didn't think was possible for someone like them. I help them hit things that they didn't think was possible for someone like them."
Yeah.
And there was a third factor. They treated it, they didn't respect her. They didn't respect it. So when she would make a video, they would walk in the background. They would yell in the background, "Hey, Kelly, you're making a YouTube video. Ha, ha, ha. This is all right. Woohoo, go Kelly."
So why should you be considerate?
Not so much why should she be considerate of them. It's just they don't have an understanding of the quality of work that she likes to deliver and how serious she takes it. She values her business and showing up, her future, more than she values hurting them.
Because her clients believed in her.
Yeah, she would never
More
let
than
them
her
down.
parents. Yeah.
Well, we don't want you to get in a place of comparison of who loves you more, who respects you more, who considers you more, because the lesson is really about you tapping into what you value.
Okay.
When Kelly was on a road trip with her father, she told him, "I need to work while we're doing this." 2 weeks in, as they're road tripping all around the US, Kelly had to take a client call in an open hallway at a gas station.
Oh.
Kelly felt so hurt, so disrespected, so devalued. So what the hell? What if my client saw any person walk by? Her dad was in the energy of, "This is so great. I can't believe we just stopped at a gas station. You did it. You could literally work on the go." Kelly on the inside was fuming, mad, felt disrespected, yada, yada, yada. She realized, though, her dad was only treating her that way because she didn't take it serious. So she realized after she fumed about it for a couple of days until she realized he's not taking it seriously. Then she went, "Oh, I'm not taking it seriously. I have yet to tell my dad in this 2 weeks, I need better internet. And when I wake up in the morning, I need to meditate for 30 minutes. And then I need 30 minutes on my computer. Minimum. I might need an hour." So she had to say that. "Dad, I'm loving this road trip. I know you saw me mad the last couple of days, but I realized it's because I haven't told you what I need. And what I need is I need better internet. We cannot do these super cheap hotels. I'm sorry. I need internet of this quality." The dad did have to pay almost double for the hotels that offered that kind of internet guarantee. "And Dad, I need when I wake up, if we're going to share a room, I need to shower and I need to meditate for 30 minutes. And then I need about an hour to either see a client, to do what I need to do for my business. From that point forward of the trip, she got that hour and a half every morning. Sometimes he would test the boundaries. Hey, do you need the full hour today? Yes, Dad. And if you interrupt me, I'll need longer. Now she just calls home and says, hey guys, I'm just going to go ahead and stay at Aunt Jess and Uncle Will's. It's really just like, it's not personal. It's really just for my business right now. When I'm at work, I need to be working uninterrupted. So they got over their feelings quicker this time around, the more that she was in the energy of what she values.